Hello, Aries, and welcome to your general energy reading. Keep in mind, this is a general reading. It cannot and will not resonate with everybody. So take what resonates. And if it's not working for you, try your moon or your rising. Maybe there's messages in there. Okay, I'm going to start your reading with just a major arcana to kind of get a theme for what is going on. I'm not taking any reversals with this. All right, so judgment is going to be just the general theme. We're going to kind of see where energies come out with judgment. And I will tell you what, Aries, when I sat down to do your reading, this is kind of my area that I do my readings. And the second I sat down, this whole area, like the energy that was coming off of it, so intense. There was just so much. It was like, it made me a little bit dizzy. So I'm going, okay, cool. What's going on with Aries? That, how's the energy so big? I don't know if it's because we're going into another fire season. We're entering Leo. Maybe that fire is added to yours. I have no idea. But let's check it out and see what Source has for my awesome Aries. Okay. Amazing. Guys, lots of major arcana. Interesting. Okay. Ooh, okay, let's get in here. So Temperance came out. The Wheel of Fortune came out. Daughter of Cups, which is also the, yes. Okay, let's see. Judgment came out in reverse. Interesting. And the 10 of Wands came out in reverse. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. For me, this 10 of Wands coming out in reverse is kind of like that was one of the first ones I noticed when it popped out. Was kind of like, all right, 10s are closing out cycles. So, whenever I see it in reverse, at least for the energy with the rest of this read, I'm like, okay, this 10 of Wands in reverse feels very positive. It feels like the dropping of burdens. It feels like you're coming out of holding a bunch of burdens that aren't serving you, and you're finally ready to let them go. You're dropping those burdens and you're closing out that cycle of whatever burdens you've been carrying. With the 10s or cycles, they're closing, they're ending. And you are either you've just dropped your burdens, or you're like just about to. If you haven't dropped them yet and they're screaming at your back because you're holding up the weight of the world, it's okay. Let them go. You don't gotta drop it anymore. It's fine. You'll be fine. Because look at the supportive energies with dropping these burdens, right? You have Judgment out here twice. You have Temperance. We've got the Wheel of Fortune. Temperance, beautiful card of balance, which I find interesting that the Judgment came out twice, once in reverse and once upright, once in reverse. And Temperance is all about balance. So whatever you're trying to balance in your life that has to do with judgment, that balance is coming in for you. If you have felt out of balance, maybe you have been waiting for some type of judgment that's been coming in. Sometimes this can suggest like legal shit that you've been going through. So whatever judgment you've been waiting on that has felt imbalance, it's coming out in both scenarios. That is coming into balance for you. This Temperance is bringing in that balance for the judgment that you've been waiting for. So relax. You don't got to stress too much about it, because maybe that was the intensity of the energy I was feeling. Is like, man, there's these burdens that you've been carrying. There's an imbalance in with judgment, and maybe that can even be within yourself. Temperance is going to bring everything back into balance. Whatever has been wonky is going to come back into balance. This Wheel of Fortune also with that Temperance, amazing. This Wheel of Fortune card is spinning that wheel. We're closing out cycles. We're entering a new karmic cycle. And remember, karma isn't bad or good. Karma is neutral. It's just the energies of the universe. So having that Wheel of Fortune come out is turning that karmic wheel and moving you into the next phase. And in that next phase, there's going to be a lot more balance. I'm really excited for Aries at this moment. With the Daughter of Cups, amazing. This is, anytime you're seeing these cups and with the royalty in any of the cups, it has to do with your emotions. The Daughter of Cups, which is also the Page of Cups, can sometimes mean an apology. Maybe you need to apologize. Maybe you're waiting on an apology from somebody else. It can mean that really heartfelt communication, communicating feelings. Usually the Page of Cups can sometimes even fumble over their words because maybe they're nervous. They don't quite have the regal energy of the Queen. They're not quite as, balanced or steady, but that's okay. They're trying to communicate, trying to get those words out, trying to be honest with how they feel emotionally. So having that energy with this more balancing going on and turning the new wheel, it's going to put you in a space where you're going to start speaking a little bit more and owning more of your power as far as your emotions go, and moving towards progressing into the Queen and those types of things. So far, I don't know, this feels good. This feels very positive to me. It just feels like things are turning in your favor and coming into balance. Okay. So I would think that the next week or so for Aries energy is going to feel nice. All right. maybe a little emotional, but that's not bad. You know, that's always, in my opinion, a positive thing. Get into your emotions. That's where your superpowers exist anyway. But let's kind of just see what burdens we are dropping. And maybe just get one more for kind of balance. Like, let's see more. So what are we balancing out for Aries? Or maybe some guidance on what to balance out and what burdens we can drop if we're still holding any. So Spirit, let's see what we got for burdens. Okay. And let's see what we got for what we need to balance out. Anything? All right, you guys. I got one clarifier in that entire deck. That doesn't happen very often. So usually when I get one, I take it. Okay. So this is the Emperor in reverse. This is going to refer to your masculine energy. Remember, this has nothing to do with gender. This is just the masculine polarity that exists inside of your energy field. Everybody has it. When the Emperor is in reverse, he's not in his power. Okay. The masculine energy is not in his power. He can be very stoic. He can almost be like rude, arrogant. You know, he's not terribly nurturing, which is more Empress energy anyway, but the Emperor can be nurturing, kind, those types of things. When it's flipped out, or when it's in reverse, Jesus, why did I say it like that? When it's in reverse like this is masculine energy that is not in its power, which can lead more to balance. We're talking about bringing things into balance. It might be balancing your masculine and feminine, balancing that within yourself. Okay. So maybe sit with your masculine energy, ask it what it needs. Like, tap into the masculine side of you. Why are you out of balance? What is going on with you? Because it's going to be different for everybody. Ask your energy what it needs to come back into balance. And it might just need a break. Most of us are living in our masculine energy all of the time, and we're not tapping into our feminine enough. So it might be that you just need to give that masculine a break and get more in your feminine so that he can come back in to his power. But again, the read as a whole still feels very positive to me. It's just saying burdens, you know, that's definitely going to be attached to burdens too, because the masculine always feels like it's carrying the weight of the world in providing for everybody. So maybe the burden needs a drop of like, you're not in charge of providing for everyone. It's okay. It's okay to let it go. You know, take a little deep breath and get back into more of a balanced state for you. But this feels good to me, Aries. I like it. I like where this is going. I think you guys are going to have, for the most part, a very positive week. So I love you guys. If that resonated with you, please like and subscribe, share with friends, whatever. And I will see you next time. Thanks, Aries.